Hey, wonderful souls, welcome to MagnetizeOfficial. If you're new here, I'm thrilled to have you join us, and I hope you find some great insights and valuable information on your journey. A huge thank you to all my loyal followers, subscribers, and listeners for your continued support and for coming back. Your presence means so much. Today, we're diving into a topic that's close to many hearts. The signs that you're nearing union with your twin flame. How do you know when it's happening? What does this union really mean? And what does it take to reach it? Is it enough to just stand by and wait for the universe to work its magic? Do you believe it's even possible? And if you do, how can you speed up the process? Or is there even a way to do that? Welcome, everyone. Let's dive into why the universe has guided you on this incredible, sometimes overwhelming journey, where things aren't always crystal clear. It can often feel like a tug of war between your mind and soul. Your soul is reaching out, while your mind might be questioning if everything you're experiencing is just a bit off. But together, we'll untangle it all. So, let's get started on understanding the signs that you're getting closer to union with your twin flame. The first sign is realizing that you're already in union. You might be wondering what that means. It's about recognizing that you've never truly been separated from your twin flame. Sure, you might be physically apart because you didn't fully grasp the language of energy, manifestation, and the universe. Maybe you thought the only way to connect was through physical presence, whether that was meeting in person or through online interactions. But the truth is, you're always connected at a deeper level. When I realized that we'd never truly been apart, it sparked a journey of self-discovery. My soul began to reveal who I am, what I'm meant to do, and where my true strengths lie. Today, I'm embracing opportunities I never imagined a year ago. Take this podcast, for example. I had so many doubts. I wondered, I'm not a native English speaker. I have an accent. Will people understand me? Will they even care about what I have to say? I kept these fears at bay until my twin flame encouraged me with, "You have an incredible voice. Why aren't you using it?" Now, when I share my truth, especially about the spiritual realm, I do so with confidence. Just recently, I was chatting with friends about sexuality and sexual energy. I told them, once you truly grasp the concept of sexual energy, your perspective on physical sex will transform completely. Here's the real difference. It's not just about the physical act of sex. It's all about the energy behind it. When you tap into this energy, it transforms your entire experience. It's like your energy merges with the physical, creating a whole new level of connection. A year ago, I couldn't have explained this to my friends, but now I get it. It's not about the surface-level physical stuff. Once you understand the true power of sexual energy, it can elevate you to an entirely new realm. In that moment, when I spoke, everyone went quiet because they felt there was something deeper in what I was saying. Even though I was talking, there was an energy that made them realize I truly knew what I was talking about. There had to be more to it. Think of these as just small snapshots. When your twin flame enters your life, they're here to reflect and amplify your true potential, making things clearer. I've seen many examples of this, but let's start with these simple ones. Before you even physically come into union, you start to feel like you're already there. It's like realizing you're in perfect harmony with your soul. You stop holding yourself back and start embracing what you truly love. If you're wondering whether you're getting closer to union, you'll notice yourself doing things you never imagined. You'll begin to sense that you're already in union. It's a strange yet wonderful feeling, realizing that you don't need your twin flame right by your side. When you get to that point, you're actually one step closer to the union you seek. This is a powerful shift where you recognize that you're not separate but already united with your soul. I've talked a lot about telepathic communication and how you can connect with your twin flame through your energy. But here's the thing. If you don't shift your energy and let go of old patterns and fears, you'll stay stuck in the same cycles. This is why your twin flame shows up in your life. They come to quickly remind you, I love you, because your soul is urging you to say, I love myself, I love my soul. Your twin flame will reflect back your strengths and weaknesses, your beauty and your flaws. It might be uncomfortable because you'll be confronted with truths about your soul self, not just your physical self. You'll start to uncover parts of yourself that you've held back for years. You might notice that your throat, heart, sacral, and root chakras feel blocked. And then suddenly, you experience a wave of love inside you and might feel confused. But when you realize that you're not in separation, but already in union with your soul, you're getting closer to reuniting with your twin flame again. Before reaching that union, there are some cosmic tests to pass. The universe has a way of throwing challenges your way, especially when you think you've got it all figured out. Just when you feel like you're understanding union, your twin flame might reach out, making it seem like you're starting over. If you don't learn how to shift your energy, staying in union will be tough. So, how do you change your energy? First, get real with yourself. This isn't always comfortable, but it's essential. Face the things that are holding you back, whether they're limiting beliefs about money, career, or where you belong. Confront these obstacles head on. Next, try incorporating breathwork and meditation into your routine. I've mentioned these before, and many people have found them life-changing. These practices help you connect with your inner self. The answers you seek aren't out there, they're within you. Stay present and look inside to find the clarity you need. Ever wondered why things in your life seem to be shifting? Why you might have lost friends, changed jobs, or moved to a new place? It's because these things no longer align with your energy. As you change, your life must change with you. Think about it. If you stay the same, how can your energy transform? If you're on the journey toward connecting with your twin flame, it starts with realizing and feeling that union within yourself. You'll know you're on the right path when you find yourself doing exactly what you're meant to be doing. Have you ever had that magical moment where you think, wow, I'm exactly where I'm supposed to be. This feels like a dream come true. That's when you know you're in the flow of your true path. Another sign that you're moving closer to your union is a strong pull toward certain places. You might feel an inexplicable urge to visit a specific location, whether for a retreat or just a change of scenery. I've shared before how I ended up on the island where I now live. I had no prior knowledge of it, but something deep inside told me to move here. The moment I arrived, I saw a shooting star and knew I had found my home. It was a profound realization that I was exactly where I was meant to be. I experienced a shooting star when I first arrived on this island, a sight I hadn't seen since I've been here, despite my many evenings out and moon dances. It happened right when I got here. A funny thing is, when I met my twin flame, we were driving together and he spotted a shooting star, but I missed it. Later, just before we parted ways, I saw another shooting star and asked him if he'd seen it, but he hadn't. It was like these stars were guiding us. And when I arrived on the island and saw that shooting star, everything began to fall into place for me. When you're called to a place that feels like your soul's true home, you'll sense it deeply. I had a client who felt a strong pull to go to Chicago without knowing why. It turned out to be where she met her twin flame. Sometimes, even when you're in a place you love and have everything you need, you'll still feel a strong urge to move on. I sometimes miss my old home and what I had there, but here, I'm manifesting things I never thought possible. And not in years, but rapidly. It's incredible how aligned I feel with my soul here, in this place that truly feels like home. I'm in a beautiful union with both my divine feminine and divine masculine energies, where my yin and yang are perfectly balanced. When this balance is achieved, everything becomes clear. You understand how to ask the universe for what you need, how to communicate with it, and how to connect with your twin flame without feeling isolated or anxious. You no longer worry about whether your twin flame will return. A key sign that your twin flame is on their way back is the absence of fear. When you're free from the fear of loss, you're truly in union. Reflect on this. If you're afraid of losing your twin flame or doubting that they'll come back, you're not in a place of union. Remember, what you fear can also manifest. If you're scared that your twin flame won't return, that they don't love you, or that things will never work out, this fear can slow down the process. It's essential to confront these fears, understand them, and address why they're there. When things are going really well, maybe you're enjoying financial stability, a fulfilling career, or just a streak of good luck, you might suddenly feel like something bad is bound to happen because it just seems too good to be true. Often this fear can actually bring about the negative outcome you're worried about because you're inadvertently manifesting it. To break this cycle, start by addressing and releasing the fear within you. Here's a simple exercise. Close your eyes, place a hand on your heart, or wherever you feel the fear, and say, "I'm sorry, my body. I'm sorry for holding on to this fear for so long. I'm ready to let it go now." You are free. You don't have to stay stuck here anymore. Repeat this as many times as needed. This practice might seem a bit unconventional, but it's powerful. By acknowledging and releasing these fears, you can free yourself mentally, emotionally, and physically. If you want to connect with your higher self, align with your twin flame, and fully embrace your life's purpose, this is a crucial step. An intriguing sign that you're about to meet or reunite with your twin flame is the sensation of their presence around you. Union isn't just a physical experience, it also occurs on an energetic or 5D level. You'll feel a deep sense of connection, as if the divine feminine and divine masculine within you are coming together. This connection can manifest in a few different ways. 1. Seeing resemblances. You might start encountering people who remind you of your twin flame, making you feel like they're close by. 2. Dreams. Your twin flame might visit you in dreams, offering important messages or guidance. 3. Feeling their presence. Even if you don't see them, you may sense their presence through interactions with others. For instance, a stranger might give you a compliment or make a comment that resonates deeply with something your twin flame would know about you. These experiences signal that you're on the brink of a significant connection or reunion. Here's something crucial to grasp. You won't reach union with your twin flame until you've mastered the language of the universe and gone through a spiritual awakening. This means recognizing and understanding signs like 1111, 222, or messages from spirit animals. The universe is constantly communicating with us through numbers, animals, and dreams. If you're not noticing or interpreting these signs, it's a sign that you're still awakening. When you truly understand your intuition and the universe's language, your whole perspective on reality will shift. you'll start to see that what you thought was reality is just a part of the bigger picture. In meditation or through telepathic communication, you might connect with your twin flame. For example, you could ask for a sign, like a yellow butterfly, to confirm if you'll meet in August. Mastering this language means you'll receive the answer, bringing you closer to union. When you let go of questioning whether you'll be with your twin flame, whether they're coming back, or when you'll meet, you're moving closer to union. Doubting and trying to control the outcome indicates a lack of trust in the universe. The universe wants you to have faith that it's working in your favor. When you start following the universe's guidance, you'll find yourself moving toward union. Before you come into union, you'll begin to notice symbols and signs, like seeing a white feather everywhere you go. Instead of worrying about their meaning, trust that these are messages from the universe. Acknowledge them with gratitude and show that you're aligned with its guidance. To reach union, you need to evolve into your higher self. This might involve stepping out of your comfort zone and doing things you've never done before. The universe may shake things up, like removing your job, disrupting your life, or changing your financial situation, to guide you toward your true purpose. For instance, if you've been a teacher for years, but feel a calling to become a farmer and grow organic food, it can be a challenging transition. However, the more you pursue your true mission, the more you'll be able to help others and align with your purpose. Many twin flames have a deep spiritual connection and are attuned to energy, often choosing to use their gifts to help others awaken. This is a vital part of their mission and purpose in life. Why is it crucial for you to step into your higher self? There's a common misconception that men, including twin flames, don't experience or understand emotions the way women do. For example, I've mentioned Kurt before, who might have felt detached from his emotions. However, it's important to realize that the divine masculine and divine feminine are energies within all of us, regardless of our physical gender. It's not just about men and women, but about these energies within everyone. Many of my listeners are women, and it's essential to remember that men too can have a divine feminine aspect and might awaken to it before women do. Hearing their perspectives can be eye-opening and reveal that heartache and longing are not exclusive to women waiting for their twin flames to return. Men's viewpoints, especially those who are in the twin flame journey, offer valuable insights and remind us that everyone experiences this journey in their own way. This is why, for me, not every method or belief aligns with reality. I used to think my twin flame didn't have any feelings for me based on what I was hearing and seeing. However, when I had a chance to talk with him, he revealed something different. We were just catching up, as we often do in our unique way of communicating, sending each other messages and sharing random thoughts. Out of the blue, he said, "Oh, hey, by the way, how are you?" I knew he'd been out at a party and was just waking up. It was early morning, and I mentioned I'd been up for a while. He then said something surprising. "Nothing new, but when you left, it broke me." I was taken aback. I thought, wait, I never left. I was waiting for his messages, reaching out, and he hadn't replied for months. He explained that it deeply hurt him that I wasn't there and that we couldn't communicate. I was stunned because I hadn't gone anywhere. I was ready to leave everything behind if it meant being with him. I had this overwhelming feeling that nothing else mattered. I even had a comment on my YouTube video saying something similar. "We could be together, even if it's just under a bridge." That echoed my own sentiment. I felt I didn't need anything material, only to connect deeply. This experience made me realize the profound power of our energy and the depth of our connection. This is why, for me, Not every method or belief aligns with reality. I used to think my twin flame didn't have any feelings for me, based on what I was hearing and seeing. However, when I had a chance to talk with him, he revealed something different. We were just catching up, as we often do in our unique way of communicating, sending each other messages and sharing random thoughts. Out of the blue, he said, "Oh, hey, by the way, how are you?" I knew he'd been out at a party and was just waking up. It was early morning, and I mentioned I'd been up for a while. He then said something surprising. "Nothing new, but when you left, it broke me." I was taken aback. I thought, wait, I never left. I was waiting for his messages, reaching out, and he hadn't replied for months. He explained that it deeply hurt him that I wasn't there and that we couldn't communicate. I was stunned because I hadn't gone anywhere. I was ready to leave everything behind if it meant being with him. I had this overwhelming feeling that nothing else mattered. I even had a comment on my YouTube video saying something similar. We could be together, even if it's just under a bridge. That echoed my own sentiment. I felt I didn't need anything material, only to connect deeply. This experience made me realize the profound power of our energy and the depth of our connection. Right now, as I'm speaking with you, I'm channeling messages from my spirit guides. This isn't about my logical mind trying to convince you of anything. It's about what my guides are urging me to share. They're telling me that the twin flame journey isn't about following a specific formula or cultural expectations. It's about becoming your higher self. Once you reach that higher state, your twin flame will return, and you'll understand how to balance their energy and be together. So what does it mean to be together? Many of us long for that connection with our twin flames. Personally, I'm in a space where I feel deeply connected with my soul. Sometimes it might sound a bit out there, but I talk to my soul during meditation, and it's a joyful experience. For those who've been with me from the start, you might remember a vision I had a while ago. A girl in the corner, head down, looking up and saying, "Why don't you see me? Why don't you talk to me? Please listen to me." That girl was my soul, which I had been suppressing with my ego. Now, my relationship with my soul is completely different. It feels like a playful, vibrant butterfly. I have days when I just follow my desires and have fun, knowing that I'm truly aligned with my soul. If you've experienced union with your twin flame, I'd love for you to share your journey with us. Your story can inspire others and show that union is possible when you follow these key steps. Becoming your true self, reaching your higher self, and letting go of fear. Remember, as long as fear resides within you, union will remain out of reach. But once you release that fear, you'll start to see the magic unfold. Now, let's explore the other side of things. What if your twin flame hasn't yet awakened? It's true that it might take time for them to reach that state. But because one part of the soul is already awake, they will eventually awaken. Whether they'll do so in this lifetime is uncertain, as time and space are not fixed. The soul continues to evolve beyond physical form. If you shift your perspective to see that your soul isn't bound by your physical body, it becomes easier to understand that time and space are not limitations. You are energy, capable of existing everywhere and achieving anything. When we talk about your twin flame runner, you might wonder what happens if they don't wake up right away. For the sake of simplicity, I'll use he here, but this applies to any gender. When you and your twin flame start to awaken and you are fully aligned with your higher self, you come to realize that you are already in union. You become a guide for your twin flame, helping them through your energy and presence. Sometimes this means supporting their healing journey, not just for their sake, but for yours as well. It's important not to force things by saying, "I love you so much, I want to be with you. Why are you treating me this way? When will we be together?" Instead, adopt a perspective of patience and understanding. Recognize that your twin flame is awakening in their own time, and that's okay. Remember, you can't rush them through their dark night of the soul or ego death. They need to go through their own process, just as you did. Both of you must have a shared understanding of the soul connection to fully appreciate it. While this journey may take time and won't happen overnight, trusting the process will help bring you closer to union more quickly. The first step in this journey is to tackle any fear you might have. If you're holding on to fear, especially the fear of losing someone, it can slow down your progress. I hope this gives you some clarity on what to expect before reuniting with your twin flame or coming into union. I've noticed that some twin flame content out there might suggest things that don't quite fit with everyone's personal truth. I'm not saying anyone has bad intentions. I believe most people are genuinely trying to help. Recently, I came across a podcast with many comments labeling it as misleading or even a cult. While I don't have concrete proof of that, what I want to stress is that the twin flame journey is about finding your own truth and connecting with your soul. Ultimately, it's about discovering what resonates with your soul, rather than following any set formula. We're here to guide you, but it's up to you to find what's right for you. For instance, if you have a call with me, I'll help you understand your next steps toward your truth. However, I can't guarantee that your twin flame will definitely come back just by following certain steps or avoiding others. The more you connect with your intuition and true self, the clearer you'll see your soul's purpose and your role in this world, whether or not your twin flame is part of the journey. This is something I deeply believe in. Honesty is subjective. Everyone's truth is different. The journey isn't about right or wrong, as long as it doesn't involve harming others. Trust your soul's guidance, and you'll find your way. It's crucial to listen to your soul, not your mind. Your mind might say, "Stay in bed, don't bother, it's not important, nothing will change." Don't fall for that. If your soul feels something's off or doesn't align with your core values, don't pursue it. This journey is about freedom, not following strict rules or dogmas. It's about becoming your higher self, trusting your intuition, and realizing your power to manifest your desires. While tarot can be insightful, remember, you're never truly separate from your goals. Take action towards them and let your light shine. I may sound like a bit of a mentor here, but it's something I felt strongly after reading some comments. I want the twin flame journey to be seen as a path of personal discovery, not a one-size-fits-all approach. If this video struck a chord with you, please engage, like, comment, and subscribe to my channel, MagnetizeOfficial. Share these insights with anyone who might find them comforting and inspiring.